Welcome to episode 3 of Texas Anime Talk. This is Sam Lopez, and
This is Jose Rubio.
let's kind of get into it. So, have you watched anything this week?
Nope.
You hadn't?
No, I haven't had time.
Yeah, I've actually seen quite a few things. I watched this movie I've been wanting to watch for a long time called Paprika. And the reason I'd kind of been wanting to watch it is because there's a lot of people that talk about they took a lot from Paprika when they made Inception. So like there's a lot of similarities to Paprika and Inception. Like there I think there's like 3 or 4 parts that are pretty much like shot for shot. Like they look
Identical?
yeah. Like one of them is have you seen Inception?
Yeah.
Where the girl they're training her or whatever.
What's his name? The actor's telling her about what the world is?
Mhm.
Okay.
And then like there's that glass and it breaks. Like there's a shot just like that in Paprika. And because they go into people's minds or their dreams and everything. Like it's a little different, but it's basically the same thing. Because what's happening, instead of implanting ideas, they're like helping people through their problems. It's like a form of therapy.
Oh, okay.
And like the people, it's like new technology that's not supposed to get out yet. And like supposedly there's this girl that has it, and she's kind of helping people like through their problems. And there's a cop. He's he has a lot of like pent up issues that he doesn't really talk about, and he's trying to get through it. But he doesn't really want to go to like a traditional therapist and stuff like that. So he kind of finds this lady. Her name's Paprika, and she has this machine, and she kind of goes through him. She goes with him through his dreams and like what they mean and stuff like that. And it's a pretty good show. Like I guess it had a real big effect on me because I had some pretty crazy dreams. Like after I watched the movie and I went to bed, like I had like a crazy dream that I was like I was in this hotel, and like it was like a video game kind of, because I was like accessing secret areas that like I unlock, and then there was one area that had like this piece of like a metal in it, and like I had to find like a I guess like a tool to get it out because it was in a secret room. And like so I'm looking for this tool to get this metal out, and the people start turning like weird, like they're in a cult, and like they're after me. So like I'm running through because I've been in the dream for like, who knows how long, but I've already gone through all the shortcuts and know all the secret passageways. So like they're trying to catch me and like trying to like make me join their cult, but they can't because I'm going through all these secret passageways and stuff like that. But like yeah, it was pretty crazy. Like I guess it had that it had that much effect on me. That I kind of had similar dreams to the movie and stuff like that. I just thought it was real funny because it is a movie about dreams, and it made me dream. And I was just like, damn. It added to the movie like, in a way I didn't expect, because I had an actual dream that was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was a good movie, and what I had watched it on was something that I had just learned about. Really, it's because Amazon, they offer like a anime type subscription thing,
Hmm.
and they have like quite a few movies. Like they have another movie that I've actually been wanting to watch too, called Tokyo Godfathers, and it's supposed to be like this really sad story about an orphan girl that gets picked up by homeless people, and
Whoa.
like it's supposed to be like a really good movie. Like hits you, really makes you like
Think about it.
realize, yeah, realize like what family means, and just because somebody's not blood doesn't mean that they can't mean a lot to you.
Hmm.
Yeah. Mm,
Oops.
those are those are good kind of movies to watch every now and then. Kind of break up the cycle. Of usually what I watch is a lot of action and comedy type stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's probably something I'm probably gonna watch this weekend. Maybe we should watch it.
Yeah, probably.
And I'd also on that through that service, I got to watch the spin-off series to Is It Wrong to Pick Up a Girl in a Dungeon? And it's pretty good. Like it's nothing new really. It picks up. It's her side of the story basically.
Hmm.
So it's like her running into him, and like how everything kind of happened. The main point of it really is just understanding why everything happened and who set him up. Like the whole thing, because you watched it, right? I thought you had watched it.
No, I haven't had time to watch it.
Yeah, yeah. Because there's like 3 or 4 things that happened that kind of shouldn't have happened,
Hmm.
and like he was able to fix it, and it kind of shows like who were the people that kind of set that up. Like, and there's like 3 or 4 that are on there that I haven't found anywhere else.
Hmm.
Yeah. And was there anything that you kind of been wanting to watch? You just haven't had time.
Yeah. Well, there's a bunch. Like I kind of want to finish watching The 100
Oh yeah, yeah.
because yeah. After those 3 episodes we watched, like what, last week, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
I've been interested in finishing it, see how it ends. But I also, I found this. So it's a release for the 7 Deadly Sins season 2.
Oh yeah.
So I'm pretty excited about that, just because I got into it.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're coming out with the second one. Looking to release maybe at the end or by fall this year. Yeah.
Nice. That's one thing I love, like finding something that's been out for a little while, and then you're like, man, I really fucking dig this show, right?
Yeah.
And then like a couple months later, some information comes out that they're making a second season to it.
Yeah.
Like that's one of the best feelings for like an anime fan to have, because like something that you really enjoyed, and then it coming back, like to give you more without even thinking about it, like it is happening. Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that was kind of like with well, with Dragon Ball Z, I wasn't really excited because I kind of knew already that they're gonna make more.
Yeah.
But like with Naruto, because I had watched a little bit on TV and then they stopped showing it, and then I caught back on it, and then I learned they were making the Shippuden.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, that's cool. It's continuing after he left. He's coming back, which is really cool. And
Yeah.
then yeah, I get that feeling when I was watching that.
Yeah.
And right now, like so many times that I had watched it to the episode they were on, and then I just let it stop. Like
Mm-hmm.
didn't watch it for a while, and then I saw that there was more. So I'd watch from the beginning again to where they ended, and then yeah, until now I'm just starting
Yeah.
again. I started like what last year to watch from the beginning all the way to where I'm at right now, but they already finished.
That's kind of funny though that like, cause I wasn't a big fan of anime when like it was really popular. Like I remember like my friend, like one of my best friends, he had really liked the show, and like when I was in high school, I think I was probably a freshman or something like that when like he was playing on TV like on Cartoon Network and like they were showing the movie and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think they were showing the movie, I guess, or it might have been an episode, but I know it was like Tsunade and Tsunade and
Who is it? Tell me.
uh,
What does he do?
no, whether it's Tsunade and
Her assistant?
no, they're fighting Orochimaru.
Jiraiya?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it, you know, it was because I was at his house. Because you know, after school, you know, either we go to my house or we go to his, and it was on TV, and he's like, "Oh, dude, that's my fucking show." I'm like, "The fuck, dude? What are you doing watching anime and shit?" And he's like, "Nah, dude, fucking good." And I was just like, "All right, man, whatever." And I started watching it, and because I guess that episode, or if it was a movie or whatever, I forgot what it was,
I
but
think it probably was an episode.
yeah, because I know sometimes like with animes and like they all don't make the anime and then they'll kind of turn the first part of it into a movie,
Mm-hmm.
and with that being such a big part of the show, like I figured that they could have incorporated that into a movie
Mm-hmm.
because there's a whole thing with Naruto like kind of taking the punch from
Kabuto.
yeah, Kabuto. Yeah, like that was a big scene. Like after I seen that part, I was like, okay, this show's pretty good. And then like
Okay, so you're talking about that part where Jiraiya and Naruto find Tsunade,
yeah,
and Tsunade bets Naruto that he can't learn the Rasengan, right?
something like that. I just remember them being like on a hill or something, and they all three have their
Their summonings out.
yeah, their summonings, and you know they're all kind of going hand.
Mm-hmm.
And then like I guess Kabuto tries to do some like sneaky shit, and like you know Naruto takes it to the forehead.
Yeah, that was an episode.
Yeah, and like, and I didn't pick up. I probably didn't pick up Naruto again till like a couple years later.
Yeah.
So like, for me, I was just, when I had finished like the regular Naruto, Shippuden was already a thing. So like I didn't have to like
Wait on episodes to come out.
yeah, like after Naruto ended, like I just jumped into fucking Shippuden, dude. There was no waiting,
Mm-hmm.
but you know, cause I jumped in so late. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's also why I didn't keep going from where I ended. I would go back to the beginning because I don't know. It just made it seem like it was longer.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't have to wait for another episode to come out. I could just binge watch all that was out.
Yeah, and like should like going from the first series to the second. Like, I was really fucking confused, dude, because I just, because I was just kind of getting into anime, so like I didn't understand like from where it ended to where it picked up. Because like the first episode of Shippuden or whatever, it's like them going after Sasuke, right? Like through that maze and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was like, when I was watching it, I was like, why the fuck are they chasing Sasuke? And like what the fuck is going on? Like, because the way the episode is, it just basically like them following him. Like they're not saying anything, and like when they finally like meet face to face, like they fight each other, and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? Because I don't know how did the last episode end of Naruto?
The very last one?
Mm-hmm.
I'm still not there.
No. On the not Shippuden, the first.
Oh, it ended with Naruto walking away with Jiraiya, I think it was.
Oh, them training basically.
Well,
Right.
it was basically him being set off by everyone, and Jiraiya like leaving. So like as he's walking out to meet Jiraiya at the front of the village, everybody's like, "Oh yeah, see ya," whatever.
Yeah, bye. Yeah. And then I guess there's a gap between Naruto and then Shippuden or whatever.
Yeah, because it's 3 years after that he's training, but throughout the Shippuden, it gives like flashbacks of them training.
Yeah.
And it shows you even how his jacket got messed up.
Oh yeah.
So he had to upgrade his clothes and whatnot.
Yeah.
I think it would have been funny if he came back with the same jacket.
Nah, man, they gotta change it up for the toys.
Oh yeah.
And shit.
But I mean, like he still has it.
Yeah.
Cause in Boruto, it's all beat up and whatnot, but it's hanging like
Like all neat and.
in the Hokage estate.
Yeah. That's pretty good. I like that part in Boruto.
Yeah.
Like a good callback. But yeah, I guess the next thing I really wanted to talk about was kind of the ways that people can watch anime. Because there's actually a really popular show that's getting canceled because I guess people aren't watching it in the right ways, and like there's a lot of factors. But that show about the girls that they push each other out of
Keijo?
Yeah, Keijo. Yeah. That show got canceled.
Oh man, that show is funny.
Yeah, like a lot of people were like really surprised by it because it's a lot of fan service. People love that. But like that's kind of what happens when like people aren't watching it in the right way. Like if you're not watching Crunchyroll or Funimation or something like that, if you're going to like pirate sites and places that they don't get money for, like, because anime, it's a very like thin margin line. Like people don't these companies don't make a lot of money from anime. It's basically advertisement for them.
Yeah.
And so like if they're not a cent, where they're supposed to be, it gets cut. And like, so the best thing that we can do as fans, and like, if we want to keep watching a show,
is watch paid services.
Yeah. And like, and each one is really different. And like
that's also why people hate. Yeah, like you said, when animes get cut off, that's because people are watching it on websites like that aren't paying the people that are making it.
Yeah. I mean, it's a big deal because like everybody likes to see their favorite shows.
Yep.
And that's why I kind of wanted to bring up this just the proper ways to watch. I mean, here are like 4 examples that I use or have used. Or,
that are really good sites.
Yeah, yeah, and each one has their own perks. Their advantages and disadvantages. And like with the first one is Crunchyroll and Verve.
VRV, I don't know.
Yeah, VRV. Because I've been using Crunchyroll for probably like 2 years now. Like that's like the go-to site. But they're doing a partnership now with Verve, which is really cool. So if you're already paying money for Crunchyroll, you can pretty much already have Verve for free.
And vice versa, right?
Yeah, and like I was kind of iffy about Verve because they just kind of seemed too good to be true. Because they offer like several other channels that really, I think Crunchyroll is the only one that deals with anime, and but like the other sites are great too. But Crunchyroll is the only one that provides the anime, and so I kind of looked into it and figured out what's going on. I was like, is it legit? And it seems pretty legit to me, but the actual Verve app, it's not as easy to use as the Crunchyroll app. So in the beginning I was kind of standoffish for using it, but you can link your Crunchyroll with your Verve account. So like once you've signed up with Verve, you can cancel your Crunchyroll account and then link your now like regular account to your Verve account, and you can have access to the Crunchyroll premium through the Verve, so you don't have to pay twice, which is really cool. You still get the
perks.
Yeah, the perks of Crunchyroll, which is like I think an hour. It just takes them an hour to do subs for most shows.
Yeah.
Like Dragon Ball Super, they do an hour after the airtime. Who else? I think Attack on Titan, they do an hour after airtime. There's like 3 or 4 shows that if you really want to watch, like as soon as it comes out,
That'd be the best way to do it.
Yeah, and especially now that they've partnered up with Verve, it kind of makes it even better, because when a show comes out, like they get hit hard, and with Verve it kind of spreads out the load, so there won't be as many people on the actual Crunchyroll site, and people can be on the Verve site and still access the kind of the same programming and stuff like that, but it won't be as congested, which is, I didn't know that was a big deal until I tried watching the Attack on Titan, like as soon as it came out.
Season 2?
Yeah, and it took an hour because it crashed.
Oh man.
Like I had to watch like the first 5 minutes of it, and it wouldn't play anymore.
Damn.
And then you could see all the people in the comments like,
what's going on?
Yeah, like what's going on, and like it's crashed, and like come back in an hour, and like I guess it's something that happens quite often.
Damn.
Yeah, and then with the downsides, really, I don't know what downsides you really get. I mean, if you like anime,
I haven't seen any downsides.
Yeah, I mean,
one downside would probably be limited. It has a pretty good library, but it is pretty limited because I haven't seen any like animes that I've watched before be on there. So it's like, but they're not really good known animes, but they're like some of my favorites that I watched and I'm like, hey, I'd watch it again.
Yeah.
That's the only downside. Like if you want to watch, I don't know,
Rosario Vampire or something.
Yeah, that's not on there, right?
I don't think so.
Rosario and the Vampire, which is a good one.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a good one. Yeah, and yeah, it doesn't have a lot of older titles,
Yeah.
and especially the ones that weren't as popular. They kind of lose those kind of quick.
Yeah. Those. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's the only downside. But I mean, for $10 a month, I think that's the most expensive one that I have up here. And I don't have Hulu, not Hulu, Netflix, but we can kind of talk about that like towards the bottom of it.
Yeah. I use Crunchyroll too, and I like it because I get some stuff from their store.
Oh yeah, you get discounts too.
Yeah, you get discounts, which
Yeah,
is really
another
good.
perk, yeah,
Like, depending on the thing, it's like 20% off.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
And some of their stuff is like really cool. Like, I have 3 Pokemon plushies that I bought from them, and they're really good quality.
yeah. I mean, and you can get T-shirts, you can get figurines, you can get
Model kits
like, there's
for Gundam.
just not really much that you can't think about that you can't get from there.
Yeah,
It-
and it's
you know,
specific stuff.
Yeah, and it's especially like to what's popular.
Yeah,
Which is-
they have a bunch of like Berserk.
Mm-hmm. Kind of, what they're showing is kind of what they sell,
Yeah, pretty much.
which is really good because
Like right now, it looks like they're gonna start coming up with more Dragon Ball Z figurines, which I'm excited about because they only had like T-shirts and yeah, maybe T-shirts and like 2 or 3 figurines. But now they got like I bought that Bulma one, and yeah, they're coming out with more Goku, Trunks, Vegeta.
yeah. So I mean, if you like anime, like it's a no-brainer. Like Crunchyroll, like that. Even if you're just beginning, like Crunchyroll's perfect because you can get a wide variety.
It's easy to navigate.
Yeah, like it's super easy to use. You can use it on your phone. You can use it on your PlayStation. You can use it on your Xbox. You can use it on
Smart
your
TV.
Chromecast.
Can't you?
I don't think I've seen a TV yet that
No.
has like a Hulu app. I mean, not a Hulu.
Crunchyroll app.
Crunchyroll app. But I mean, there are tons of ways to use it, and yeah, I mean, it's a good deal. And then next, I'm kind of gonna talk about Funimation. Well, the Funimation is also with the Verve, but the Verve app is really simple. Like, there's a lot of stuff that you can't access through the Verve app as you could the Funimation.
The actual
actual
Funimation website.
Yeah, because they actually do like 2 or 3 things that are pretty freaking awesome. They do simulcast English dubs for stuff that's coming out, like Attack on Titan season 2.
Hmm.
They're doing simulcast English dub. So the same day that the Japanese version comes out, the English version comes out on Funimation.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So like, this is especially good for people that are just getting into anime and don't really like or can read subs at a fast rate. Like Attack on Titan is something that if you're not used to reading subs, you're gonna get lost really quick
Yeah.
because there's a lot going on and like it's crazy. So like that, why I'm bringing it up is because it makes it even easier for somebody who likes anime to enjoy it. Like there's not really a reason why you can't keep up with the most current shows.
Hmm.
And it's pretty awesome that they're doing that. I think they do like 5 or 6 5 or 6 shows a season. So like there's bound to be something that you like if you want to sign up through Funimation. I know they're doing the second season to My Hero Academia, which is another great freaking show.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
And like, so like, if you don't like watching the Japanese subs, you can watch the dub the same day. That's freaking awesome, dude. Like that's something that, you know, as an anime fan, that I don't think that I would have ever thought would happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, I've always been to expect, if they're gonna make like an English dub, it's gonna take like 2 years. You know,
Yeah.
now that they're doing, you know, there's enough people to like have it. There's enough demand to where they can do that. It's freaking awesome, because you know, it's only gonna grow because of that.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it just makes it easier for people to enjoy. And they have a lot of shows that you can't find dubbed anywhere else but in Funimation, like their website, because they do all the DVD releases for English.
Mm-hmm.
So they already have all the infrastructure set up, which is really cool.
Yeah, what's cool is that since it's specific Funimation, they'd have like, I don't know, like Full Metal Alchemist when something else might not have it, like Crunchyroll
Mm-hmm.
didn't have it. I think they have it now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they have, you know, it's really easy for them to do that type of stuff, because, you know, that's what they do. And I mean, they only do stuff that they can buy, and they can you know, resell as a English dub. So, you know, pretty much everything they have you can find dubbed, which is great. They have like one of my favorite shows. It's Sephiroth of the End. They have that on there. It's the English dub, which, you know, it's really good.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, the main thing to take away from Funimation is that if you don't enjoy reading subs, Funimation is for you, because no matter what you're into or what you like, whether it's new or it's old, you can probably find it on there. And then Hulu has quite a bit of anime in it. It doesn't have the most out of everything so far. It has probably the least compared to Crunchyroll and Funimation. But some of the stuff that they do have is really great. It was fun. Hulu was. I probably bought the Hulu for the anime before I got the Crunchyroll app, just because I already had it, and it, you know, I was already paying for it, so I might as well take advantage of it. I have seen so many shows from the Hulu app, and it's just crazy what, you know, you can find in the, you know, the most unexpected places. And I can't find it.
What were you looking for?
On some of the shows that I used to watch on Hulu.
No. Alright.
And I mean, I'd watch all kinds of stuff. I know I used to watch like the older Dragon Ball Z stuff. Sephiroth the End I've seen on there.
Mm-hmm.
They'd actually be quite good about getting stuff that's they update it with the season. So like you're bound to find 2 or 3 shows that are currently playing that they'll update weekly, which it's not bad. Definitely, if you're looking for a specific show that you can't find on Crunchyroll or Funimation, definitely check out Hulu. With the older stuff, I think you can watch for free. You don't have to pay anything. There'll be a commercial. But yeah, like it's not, it's not that bad, especially if you find what you're looking for. Which for me, a lot of the time, I really wasn't looking for anything specific. I was just looking for something good to watch, and 7 out of 10 times I would find something good to watch. And the Amazon, which is something I just found, it's called a iStrike or something like that. And I was kind of talking about it earlier, but they have, I think the 3 shows that I've been wanting to watch but haven't found yet, and that's the side story to Is It Wrong to Pick Up a Girl in a Dungeon? So I'd seen the first episode of that, and then they have the second part to damn it, I can never say it right. Bruhelt. Okay, now, how do you say that?
Which one?
The one in the middle.
This one?
Yeah.
I don't know. Where's the Rage of Bahamut?
Yeah, Bahamut. Yeah. It's like the spin-off or the second season to the original one. And what else was there? There was something else that they have doing.
That's on what? Amazon? Okay.
Yeah. They have the best thing that I've seen so far that they offer that nobody else does is movies. They have like quite a few movies that are worth watching. Stop. Like I said, they have Paprika, which is a really good movie. They have Garden of Words, which is supposed to be a really good movie. Akira, which is a classic. Then Tokyo Godfathers, which is supposed to be another really great movie. Hopefully we can watch. And like 2 or 3 animes that you really can't find nowhere else. They have. I mean, it's only like $4.99 a month. You could get it per season if that's something. If they have shows that you really want to watch, that's probably the best way to do it.
Yeah.
And do they have much on Netflix nowadays? I know that
they have quite a bit.
They do.
Yeah.
They had that one they kind of sponsored where they did all that. They kind of funded it, so that way
there's the ones that
3D
they say are like
animation.
Netflix originals.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is 7 Deadly Sins is one of them.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, a bunch of people hate them because it's a Netflix original, so it's not one of those big anime people. But it's pretty good.
It's a good show.
Yeah, it's a good one to try to watch, and it's English dubbed, so
it's really easy to watch.
Really easy to watch.
Yeah, and then another thing was what's that 3D one?
A Jin?
The other one. It's older. It might be like 3 or 4 years old now. What the heck was it? It was
3D one.
It was like the freaking song. That freaking name of the song. It's Knights of Sidonia or something like that. Something Sidonia. I remember. Like where it's all 3D. Kind of hard to watch.
Yeah, that might be it. Knights of Sidonia. This one.
Yeah.
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 They got Durarara.
Oh yeah.
They got that one and the second one.
Yeah, I think the first season of that it was pretty good, but there's just too many episodes. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
And like the plots, like kind of all over the place. So like I might watch it again with the dub, but I'm not gonna watch it again with the sub. There's just too much going on. Like it's hard to keep up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a pretty good sized library for anime.
Yeah, and like with them, usually they'll have it for a while.
Yeah.
So like if they keep it, it'll be there. You know, if you ever want to watch it again.
Yeah. Yeah, like they got 2 of the Naruto movies. They just added a One Punch Man, but that one's only subbed. But it's good to watch.
Yeah.
Digimon, Pokemon. The Devil's a part-timer. I know you watched that one.
Yeah. And I think they're doing like a second part to that, if I'm not mistaken.
Are they?
Yeah, I think I remember reading something about it. Yeah, I mean, you know, there's 5 easy ways that, you know, you can support the shows that you really enjoy. So that way, you know, everybody can keep, you know, having more, you know, watching the good stuff.
Yeah. I think they only have 2 that or 3 that are Netflix originals.
But I mean, if we keep watching them, they'll keep making them.
Oh, they got 4.
So, you know, it just kind of drives that point home.
Yeah, about watching them on paid sites.
Yeah, you know, because as long as there's a demand, they'll keep making more.
Yeah.
You know, as long as they're getting, you know, what they've earned, they'll keep making it. I mean, it's not like things are expensive. I mean, the most expensive one is $10 a month. You don't have to have all 5 of these. You can be more than perfectly fine with one of them.
Yeah.
And $10 a month, that's nothing. You know, for the amount of entertainment that you're getting.
Yeah, but which one would you recommend in library wise?
Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll has the biggest library.
Yeah, Crunchyroll is the best overall. Like what they do is, you know, pretty amazing. And
it would depend on your okay, if you want and you're gonna be watching anime like constantly, like jumping from title to title, then yeah, probably Crunchyroll. But if you want like, say like, cause Netflix has the, I guess, different adaptations for Ghost in the Shell. So if like Ghost in the Shell is like the one you want to watch the most, I would say go with Netflix because they have, let's say, 4 adaptations maybe, or 3. Like, or 2 or 3. And then also you can get your feel of like the Netflix originals, see if they're like, if you like them.
mm-hmm. Yeah, really the only downside probably with Netflix is that they don't get updates as often.
Yeah, they won't be updated weekly.
Yeah. I mean, and which if you're a beginner, you know, probably Netflix is probably the best thing for you because you probably don't watch too much anyways.
Yeah.
You get a lot out of Hulu itself, and you know the anime is kind of a bonus. But you know if you really enjoy anime, and you know that it's kind of like your main go-to, Crunchyroll all the way. If you're just kind of getting into it, and you know you kind of want to get a taste of it, Crunchyroll. I mean, Netflix is not bad.
Netflix or Hulu.
Yeah, Netflix or Hulu.
They're
Yeah,
both basically the same thing.
pretty much. But I guess next I'm gonna go ahead and talk about my recommendations for this week. My action recommendation is gonna be Black Lagoon. Black Lagoon is a really great show. It's a lot of action. It's crazy, over the top. The main character, you kind of get to experience everything that's happening in this story through the main character's eyes, because he's not like the rest of them. He's kind of like this average Joe person that kind of gets drugged into things, and he has nowhere else to go. So he's stuck with this group of people that are. This is his new life, and it's him getting through that life, and it's not all bad, but you know shit gets crazy. You know, it's a really great show. It was like one of the first ones I really kind of watched. I remember when I lived in a small town, I had to go to my video rental place, and I just pick out DVDs, and like I had picked this out, and I couldn't stop. I couldn't stop watching. I went, and every time I went back, I got the next DVD. I got the next DVD to keep watching it.
Yeah, because they were only like what, like 10 to 6 episodes, or
yeah, there were like 3 or 4 episodes on the disc. Yeah. I mean, and there's 24 episodes, so it's got quite a bit to watch.
I was thinking of the ones that were mine, like the ones I have. They're like 10 to 16 episodes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty where it kind of usually falls at is 12 to 24. So like the majority of time, most animes will have 12 episodes. If it's moderately good, it'll be 24.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a great show. You know, if action's your thing, this will be right up your alley. And then next is like for romance. I mean, there's nothing wrong with romance. I mean, it's a nice break. You know, I'll try to watch one at least once a season. You know, kind of pick one. Last year, I remember watching this. Called My Love Story, and it's a really great show. It's about this boy that's not as popular with the girls, and but he's a really great guy. Like he like saves people and like kind of does these outlandish things that most people wouldn't do, and it's just a great story, and you know kind of makes you you know if you want to just relax and kind of feel good, I think that's a great show to watch. Like I like to break things up every now and then. If you just keep watching action and in comedy, it gets kind of old. You know, it's nice to break things up a bit.
Yeah.
And that's a great show to break things up with.
Yeah, like me. From action, yeah. I kind of like getting a break into like those mystery ones, or
yeah, and then if you have time, check out My Love Story. I think it's called Ore Monogatari or something like that. Yeah, if you type in my love story, it should pop up. And shit. There it is. And then, like one of the first weird, kind of really weird Japanese shows that I watched was Bake Monogatari. It's a really cool show. Like, it's really fast paced. Like, it's like split second scenes, and it's all over the place. You get a lot of Japanese like lore and culture through it. Like they have notes like sometimes all over the screen because there's so much tradition and like lore in these episodes that the people that sub it, they like actually put like notes to explain things that, you know, what's going on, because you wouldn't be able to really understand or get the joke otherwise.
Unless you knew everything that was in the
unless
picture.
you were like Japanese, you know, unless you grew up in Japan, which is really cool. And like
Custom.
yeah, a lot of the customs really shine through. But it's a good story. Like if you're just getting into anime, I probably wouldn't recommend it to you, because there's a lot of stuff that kind of happens that you're just like, I don't know how I should feel about that. Like, it's kind of borderline, like, nothing gay, but like, it gets into some territories that probably some people probably wouldn't.
They just
Wouldn't
like,
want to.
whoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
Am I watching this really?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and which is great if that's what you're looking for. Like, you know, some people just love watching something that they don't know what's gonna happen next. Like, you've seen Fully Cooley, right? You ever seen Fully Cooley?
No.
You know, that's another great, like, kind of weird anime where you don't know what's gonna happen and you're just along for the ride, and it's full of lights and colors and like, you don't know what's gonna happen. It's kind of the same thing with the I'm not even gonna trust it, but yeah, check it out. There's a
Monogatari?
yeah, I think this is the first one that I had watched. I think there's like 5 different parts out, because each one's a story about like supernatural beings.
Oh, okay.
And this is the backstory basically. So this is kind of the beginning, and each story talks about a different supernatural being. Like the main character, he's like a good guy that likes to help people. So like he helps, you know, them with their supernatural being, whatever it may be.
Is it like a haunting or?
It's different for each one, because I think there's 4. The first one I think is like a cat. This girl, she like picks up a dead cat and buries it, so the cat possesses her, and it kind of like brings out her like inner instincts. So like everything that she wants to do, that she's afraid to do and doesn't want to do, or like is too self-conscious about, is stop. She's too self-conscious about, the cat does for her. So like the cat will take over her while she's sleeping, and the cat will do things that she doesn't want to do, or she's too afraid to do. And so like she's running around like the city, taking her underwear and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And you know, it's just crazy stuff that you wouldn't necessarily expect to find. And then the next one, which is a really good show, is Death Parade, which I think you've seen like at least one episode, right? When we were at the Comic-Con, I mean the Anime Fest.
No, we had watched
No Game No Life.
No Game No Life. Yeah.
Yeah. And but yeah, this is a really great mystery show. In the beginning, you don't really think it's a mystery show. It just seems kind of episodic, like things don't connect.
Mm-hmm.
But like each episode you get a little hint of like kind of what's going on, like outside of this game. And like you slowly as every episode goes on, it's less about the game and more about who's running the game and like what's going on in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a really great show. Like you get to experience things slowly, and you kind of get to ask yourself questions and kind of figure things out. And then when you figure it out, you get to process everything all together, which is it's awesome. It's a really great show. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much my recommendations. Any one of these shows is great.
What was that show? The one with the chick in the white suit with the red?
In the red.
Where it's like a game show.
Game show.
That, like people, it's for like people that were in jail and they're on a game show.
Oh, shit! It's I want to say it starts with a G, but it's not. It's. I know they use their blood to fight. Oh fuck! What's the name of that freaking show?
Okay, because when you were explaining that one, it made me think of that show. But
what is the name of that show? Where like he gets framed.
Yeah, he gets framed
then,
for killing everybody in his school.
Yeah.
Or in his class, and then he gets sent to prison. That's where he meets the girl. And the girl, like, is playing around, but actually, like, saving his life.
Yeah. She was, like, so dope, she didn't even have to try. Yeah. Fuck, what's the name of that freaking show? I don't even know how to look it up. It's such an older show. I don't know.
But anyways, I would recommend watching that one.
Yeah, if we can figure it out, like I'll post something in like the comments or something.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, the only thing that sucks about that is there's not a second season. Like it just kind of leaves you like wanting more, which is a really a bad feeling. But it's a great show.
And they have maybe 3 episodes where it was like not a spin-off, but like before one of the characters got into jail, where he's like helping out the cops, or I think it's after he got out from jail.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of those super beings or whatever. They got out from
the prison.
From the prison, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's pretty much it. Unless you can find it.
I'm searching it.
Yeah, like I said, if we can figure it out, I'll put something in the comments or in the show notes. Well, that's pretty much it. Hope you got something out of this.
And some of you guys might know it, so if you guys can help me out, there it is. Dead Man Wonderland.
Yeah, that's it. Dead Man Wonderland. Dead Man Wonderland's a freaking great. It's a great show. The only thing that sucks is that you know they didn't finish it.
Yeah, and it kind of looks unfinished because there's story gets really cool to like a really good point, and then
It leaves you hanging.
just cuts off.
Yeah, yeah.
But then again, that might be one of the shows where like they started it and then nobody supported it, so that's why they cut it off.
Yeah. Yep. So I mean, that's pretty much it. You know, so I guess we're signing out. You know, if we got, like I said, if we got something out of this and something new for you to watch, or we gave you some way to enjoy it better.
And some information on why maybe your favorite animes are being canceled.
Yeah. Yep.
Be more informative to your friends.
Yeah, I mean, you know, support any way you can to the people that are making great stuff, because, you know, we all want it.
Yep.
Well, you know, this is Sam.
That's Jose.
See you later.